another video about SMMware. This video provides a brief overview on using the iCalendar data format for integrating your SMMware calendar with a third-party calendar, such as Google Calendar, Outlook, or maybe on a phone. For a general overview of SMMware, please see our introductory video at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/SMMware, or just search your YouTube app for SMMware. Okay, let's begin. We believe that it's best for you to have about what's going on behind the scenes to make you more comfortable with using this. What's happening here is that SMMware is taking the events from your SMMware calendar and providing it in a machine-friendly format at a very special URL. You can see at the top it's describing that the start of the calendar, the end of the calendar, and then each event has a start and end tag, summary tag, and descriptions, and start times and end times, other details like that. After SMMware has provided this information, you're going to give that URL to your third-party calendar. It will come here and read this information, and it will do so on a periodic basis. You'll often see the process describing it as a subscription when you're putting this into your third-party calendar. And that is because it's not a one-time thing. Your third-party calendar will come back repeatedly to the URL to find new information. Let's go back into SMMware. I'm going to go into the Associate Manager. Each associate has their own special URL. It's not one URL shared by all of them. The integration is a two-step process. First, you get the URL from SMMware, and then we'll go through how you can enter that URL into one of the several third-party calendars. Looking at an associate profile, coming down to the iCalendar section, we can see where we can get a new URL. We can deactivate a URL that's already been made, and we can also click on the paper icon to copy that URL to the clipboard. So now we're going to talk about the second step in the process, going through several examples. We'll start with Google Calendar. In the lower left-hand corner of the screen on Google Calendar, there's a section called Other Calendars. You'll click on the plus sign. That will give you a pop-up, and you can choose From URL. And then you paste in the URL that you copied to the clipboard from within SMMware. Moving on, we're going to talk about the iPhone. When you open the calendar on an iPhone, at the very bottom, there's a link called Calendar. You click on that, you'll get this screen. At the bottom, there's a link, Add Calendar. When you click on that, you get another choice. You can add a subscription calendar, which then leads you to the screen where you paste in the URL from the clipboard. Next, we're going to talk about Outlook for the desktop. In the left-hand column of your Outlook, you should see a section called Other Calendars. You right-click on that, you get this pop-up that says Add Calendar. You click on Add Calendar, you get another pop-up that says From Internet. Clicking on that leads you to this screen where you can enter the URL. You can paste it in from the clipboard just like before. Next, we get to Outlook Online. At the bottom below this calendar is the Add Calendar link, which gives you a set of choices, which includes Subscribe from Web. And that leads you to this screen where you can paste in the same URL from the clipboard. So again, what we're doing is arranging for the events in your SMMware calendar to appear on some other calendar, such as a personal calendar located maybe in Google Calendar or maybe on your phone. There are quite a few different devices out there, and we can't cover them all, but these are some of the most popular examples. And whatever device you have, it's going to follow a similar path. SMMware is providing the information in a machine-readable format at a very special URL, and then you are providing that URL to your third-party calendar. And the third-party calendar will come and check for new information on a periodic basis. The third-party calendar has control for how often it comes to look at new information, and you can see a delay between when you make a change in SMMware versus when it shows up on your other device. But it does definitely add convenience to have a single calendar where you can go to see both a combination of your personal events and your business events. We hope this video was helpful. To find out more, please visit our website at www.SMMware.com. We appreciate your time and hope to talk to you soon.